Niall, welcome to the Football Club. I understand you want to say a few words before we get on with the interview.
Yeah, just before we start, just wanted to clear the air, just saying, obviously with what happened with me last season, obviously made a big mistake in my life, and the reason for the plea at court was just off the back of my legal team's advice, which they really got wrong, and they know they got wrong. So yeah, I just wanted to say, obviously I'm upset about what happened, but now I'd just like to move on and sign for a great club, and just really look forward to the future now, because the future looks bright.
Yeah, and you said you wanted a fresh start, and this feels like a fresh start for you.
Yeah, definitely. New club. Obviously, I've worked with the gaffer before and the coaching staff. So yeah, obviously there was a few other clubs interested that I met up with and spoke with. But then I asked the gaffer just to give me a bit of time to think about it, which he was really good with letting me doing it. And then I decided, after chatting with my family and people close to me, that this is probably the best move for me.
Yeah, and in terms of character as well, it's, you know, players, particularly going into new clubs, they're always going to be assessed on character, and you've obviously got great character because the gaffer was so keen to get the deal done so quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think there's ever been any question mark on my character with the gaffer. Like I said, we had some success at Doncaster when we were together, especially in the first season in League Two. Yeah, so I don't think there's much question with that.
And what makes him such a good manager for you? Obviously, as you say, he's given you his debut, you know him, he knows you. What makes him so successful, and what makes him the perfect manager for you in this sort of next step?
I think, first of all, he's a good person, but also he's a winner. He's very passionate about his job, which evolves down to the players, I think. When you see how passionate he is, I think it rubs off on his teams. Yeah,
and you mentioned it in terms of the success you've had, obviously at youth level as well, moving into the first team. You want to win. You're not someone who settles for second best, and that's important in terms, particularly if you're building a promotion-winning squad.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important, obviously, with the recruitment, that you get people that are winners. Yeah, like you said, like in my youth career, I won a lot of things as a youth team player, and now I've tried to put that into first team football, and I think obviously I did with my first season. Like last season, obviously it ended short for me, but we were on the right track when I was there. But yeah, hopefully just bring that into next season and have a nice fresh start and give it a really good go.
Yeah, the modern footballer always needs to have strings to his bow. You've got versatility. Is a case of nailing down a position, or do you feel that versatility can be key, particularly if you've got a smaller squad in terms of what you're trying to achieve?
Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't like to play too many positions, because I think if I concentrate on maybe just one or two, I think that's when I'll really excel. It's a bit harder when you're going across multiple positions, which I did when I was younger. But yeah, I think I'd like to stick it to one or two. But yeah, I understand what you're saying with the versatility. It can really help.
And the modern fullback, if you're in that position, of course, as a right back, needs to be athletic, needs to get forward and support the attack. Is that something that suits you down to the T?
Yeah, I think it was something I improved on massively last year, especially with the way we played last year. I think that's something I really got better at with my athleticism and stuff. So that'd be something I'd be looking to do if I'm in that position, 100%.
And when you join a new club, you want to be challenging. That's part and parcel of when you pick a club. You want a club that's successful and trying to get to the top end of the table. Do you feel this group of players, obviously you've not met most of them, but the group that he wants to assemble can do that? Yeah,
so what I've heard of is coming in. Yeah, absolutely. I don't think there's any hiding in the goals for next season, which is really good, which I really like. When everyone's got a clear goal and a clear target, we can all work towards it. And I think we all know what that is, so really looking forward to it.
When you're a new player, or even if you've been a player at a club for many, many years, pre-season is a bit like the first day at school, because everyone wants to impress the manager, show what they're all about. Do you get nervous about that challenge, or is that something you relish?
I think you'd be lying if there's no nerves. I think that's just natural, but it's not a bad one. It's really looking forward to it. Like a new set of lads, new training ground, new stadium. So obviously it's something very exciting.